Alright, welcome to Hypixel Part 7. Uh, one, the downloading thing was on the last episode. I just have shitty Wi-Fi. That's why it takes forever to download. That's my bad. Two, uh, I can't do Skyblock for at least when I'm planning to do it. I don't want to do a Hypixel Skyblock. I want to do and I tried doing a Skyblock video earlier with the Star Technology Skyblock, which is Skyblock and the Create mod and a few other mods together. But the footage was terrible. The game was very laggy. It just wasn't good. So I scrapped that idea. So I'm just making another Hypixel video right now. I'll try and figure something out with Skyblock, but in the meantime, any Skyblock videos postponed. Unless you guys have some ideas on how I can get I'm not playing on a PC, I'm playing on a laptop. That's, you can probably tell by the quality of these videos, so if anybody has any ideas for low-end modded Skyblock, but not Hypixel Skyblock, and Hypixel Skyblock revolves a lot around going to like the hub area and stuff. I want a Skyblock where you start on the island, like you should do in Hypixel Skyblock, and then you just go around and you do things just from the island. You don't start anywhere else. You don't go from the island straight to like a big hub area where you can grind out many levels, like Hypixel does. Which I don't know, maybe there's some other public Minecraft servers that have Skyblock in them, so I can look at those. Yeah, but for now, I can't do Hypixel Skyblock, so I'll just play more games on here. Another thing I know is that's kind of an issue is I talk really fast. That's something I'm self-aware about, which I'm gonna try to talk slower. Uh, I used to talk really fast, where even like friends and family couldn't hear what I was saying. I definitely did slow down a bit from there, but I need to definitely work on it more. So I'll try. I'll try. Maybe a bit more clearer too. I listen to my own recordings. I don't talk very clear. I don't know if that's because I'm talking so fast or not, but we'll see. We'll see. Which one's Stampede? Yeah, this is the animals one. This one's very avoidable. So I should have another video of me playing with friends out later. I know one of the current plans with one of my friends is to play Hypixel with them soon. So okay, yeah, that probably would have gotten me if I didn't get out the way. Okay. Uh, a good area. I'll make it heal HP, so I probably should have done all that more safer. Okay. So it gives each player half their health, and then it spawns a bunch of mobs in. It's kind of BS. I'm just gonna leave this. Let's do some murder mystery. Yeah. Nice. Is that a cam? What is that? I think it's a camera. Oh, why are there horses here? Knives and arrows can climb in there. Asshole. Whatever. Whatever. Maybe I'll try and record a Roblox video later too. That could be fun. But if I do, I think I'm definitely gonna edit those more than I would a Minecraft video. I don't know, I like what just happened. Okay. Uh so I was trying to say. Oh, okay, we won. Uh, uh, I think because I don't like watching many Minecraft videos that are very hyper edited. I like one of the biggest memes in Minecraft obviously is the I did some off-camera mining, things like that. So like even if I'm not doing like a survival world, it doesn't matter as much as it would. But regardless, I still like just playing Minecraft. And even if it's just Hypixel, I like not editing it down. I like just having everything out there. I'm an idiot. I thought they had a knife. Who did that? Oh. Oh, okay. Kane. I guess the Digital Circus movie did come out on YouTube 2 days ago, which I actually saw in theater the day it came out. I actually don't dislike Digital Circus. I don't like Jax for many reasons, but it's a good, I think it's a good indie show. It's a good show. I don't think the cast are all good people. And I'm not talking about the Michael Kovac, uh, or Kovac, or his name, recent stuff where they're talking about a 10-year-old Sonic video he voiced in. That was like some edgy Sonic humor. Like, no, I that's from 10 years ago, and versus the Newgrounds video. I could be very wrong, but regardless, that is 10 years ago. Everybody had that humor. Like, and that doesn't justify it. Like, I don't think people should be doing things like that. But also, I get why they did. Okay. Huh? I don't know what happened there. Okay. Uh, I'm not talking about stuff like that. Just wait, can you press that? Oh, you asshole. Uh, yeah, I don't care about that stuff. I think more about the whole, that one Jackbox video that him and I think Zooble voice actor did, where they're joking about the N-word, including Gooseworks. That was weird. Uh, Another weird thing is, I know this one for sure is a Newgrounds thing that he voiced in, like, around 10-ish years ago, if not 10 years ago, where he voiced, what was it, or he voiced the Goku in a Goku time traveling back to the Holocaust video, and there's Anne Frank in it. That was a whole thing. That's a bit more weird, even if that is from, like, so long ago. I feel like even then, uh, it's still weird, more than the Sonic thing, but I don't know. But yeah, disregarding the voice actor stuff, I do like Digital Circus. It is a good show and it's funny. I don't like Jax. I don't like Jax's character, I will admit, for other reasons. Not, but regardless, it's fine. Could be worse. I don't think Digital Circus fans are good. A lot of the fans are all, uh, there's always something going on with it. That's my little rant about that. I think if I just fill in the little blank spaces or not talking with some rants, like, employee of the month, Josh. Okay, that's not good. Oh, nice. I think Murder Mystery Minecraft is definitely a better game too. Just wander around and I mean, Unless you're murder and detective, then you should be more locked in. If you're innocent, you just wander around, get the gold, and then once you get the bow, then you should be a little bit more locked into playing. But it's just fun. It's fun just to run around and talk. Something else. What's something else I would talk about? Mm, Iron Lung is a good movie. I saw Iron Lung when it came out. Day of too. Really, really good movie. I'm already a huge Markiplier fan, so that was really fun to watch and really good. And I'm excited for what he does in the future because he said he wants to make more movies, but he promised his wife Amy that he's gonna take a break from those for a little while. That's pretty cool and funny. But I am very excited to see what he makes another movie of. Also, when he day of the movie coming out, he was streaming Garden of Banban, which was pretty funny. Garden of Banban Zero, that chapter. So that was pretty uh, funny of him to do. But also, I love his Banban videos, so I'm not complaining. I also don't hate Garden of Banban. Uh, because the first Garden of Banban chapter when they came out definitely seemed like just horror mascot slot, but they kind of play into that now. They know what they're doing is off the rails, like the chapters and shit, and where they've gone from that beginning area to now. Like they have a Garden Banban platformer. They have a racing game in the making, and they have a 3D platformer in the making right now, which is really, really funny. So I think that they're just kind of going with it. Which, you know what? I'd rather them do that than pretend that they're taking themselves seriously. Though I do know those games are horribly optimized. I tried playing the first chapter on my Steam Deck, and it ran on lower graphics, but because they had a whole conflict of like how many like polygons were like in like the remote, for example, the drone remote. It's absurd. It's absurd. There we go. I don't know how they made that game so unoptimized. I will admit, even like when Markiplier was playing it, he was looking at his well, I don't know if it's RAM or whatever. He was looking at whatever that was showing how much Garner Bandman was doing on his computer, and it was absurd. Yeah, that's a thing. Uh, Maybe I'll make some videos of me playing some Steam games, like Hat Time, for example. Because what I would have to do though for that is like I would have to record it on my Steam Deck because that's not gonna recording and running that would suck so hard. I'll record that on my Steam Deck and the audio on my computer. I can also probably do that for Minecraft. Steam Deck Minecraft. I know it's possible. I've done it. I've downloaded Prism Launcher on Steam Deck and it ran Minecraft pretty well. But I need a new Steam dock. But maybe that'll be something to do. Hmm, Maybe I should do that. Or I can just play on the Steam Deck and use the controller. But I definitely can't do anything competitively like Bed Wars on there. Did they shoot me? Okay, asshole. Yeah, you deserve that. At least I got it. Well, I would love to. I've replayed Hat in Time like 4 times. It's so good. I never did all the death wishes in it. Those are hard, but it's still a good, funny game. Maybe I can record OBS on my Steam Dock. I don't know. I've tried OBS on there. I don't know. Unless maybe if I'm doing it in desktop mode. I was gonna make a There's actually a scrapped video I have. Uh, I was like, I don't know, maybe a quarter done with it. I could be wrong. I was gonna make a Super Paper Mario retrospective. I had 50 gigabytes worth of recording. And it recorded well. I was playing on my Steam Deck, and I recorded on there, so it's not like laggy or anything, luckily. But I didn't like the script. I don't like having to like retrospective videos, for example. I can't really do that. That's hard. Writing a whole script because I can't think on the fly that good. I guess I am doing pretty good right now. But I'm also the entire time I've been talking, I'm constantly trying to remind myself to talk slower. But like yeah, like Super Paper that video. I love Super Paper Mario. It's actually I know that that's not one of the more famous Paper Mario begins, but I have fun playing Super Paper Mario, and I think it's a funny game. Uh, so I was gonna make a video on that, and then I got to chapter 5, I think, in my script. Like as I was, the video was gonna be like in 3 parts, and then oh look, it's this dude again, purchasing guy. I fucked me over that one round. Uh, but yeah, I was like on the chapter 5, same dude, I presume. My God. I was on like chapter 5 of that script of like in of the game because I was in the first section of the video I was working on was the Super Paper Mario's story. And I was like on chapter 5 of the game's story before I gave up writing that. I still have all the script written on my phone in my notes app, but I don't want to. I don't like having to write it at all. I don't like having to write all that out and then reading it off. I'd much rather make a video where I play Super Paper Mario and just record me playing it and talking about it than just, you know, script and write about it. Which I don't know. I've had some ideas where I want to, even like yesterday, I had some ideas where I want to watch a show and then make a retrospective on the show. Which might be, I think that's a lot easier than a entire game, a 12-hour game. 12 hours if you know what you're doing. Probably less if you don't know. But still. But I do love Super Paper Mario. I know that is one of the less popular ideas in the Paper Mario franchise, but I don't know. And I've played the others. I've played Paper Mario on for the 64, or it was GameCube. I think the original was GameCube, and then I played Thousand Year Door. I didn't beat Thousand Year Door. I got mostly through. I don't know why I didn't beat it, but I do know I have played that. And Super Paper Mario was the first Paper Mario game I played when I had a Wii, and I used to play on the Wii a ton when I was younger. And that was one of the other games, but even then, like, not blinded by nostalgia, still my favorite Paper Mario game. Okay, can that guy just leave then? Sorry, in the chat, he said he's murdering. He's asking me, uh, killed. Okay, well, we won. Sure. He can just do slash lobby if he doesn't want to do that. Uh, but, I don't know. It's fun. It's got a fun story. I like they got rid of the buddy system, I know that, but you got the party system now instead though, where you can switch from Luigi, Bowser, Mario, and Peach. And they got you don't have the buddies anymore, and you don't have the turn combat anymore, but it's still fun. Like I like using the pixels. I think the combat is pretty limited. I'm not gonna lie about that. Like with Mimi, for example, when you're fighting her, a lot of it is just jumping on her head, and if you know what you're doing, you can kill her in like a minute. If you like jump on her head, uh, and time it enough, you can kill her like in a minute. As with most of the bosses, so I'll give it that. But I did have like I still always have a challenge fighting Count Black or oh, finally murder. It's the first time I've been murdered on this count. Or what's the one Luigi thing? The last boss, where Dementio turns Luigi slash Mr. L into the weird hybrid thing. I mean, I think Count Blood was harder than that. No? Okay. Let's see. I don't know what the point of me collecting gold is as a murderer, but I'm just looking up a bit. Nice. Oh, they're totally gonna get the bow, and they saw that. Yeah. I've killed a lot of people, so I'm not gonna be too mad if I die. And I'm just having fun ranting. This might just be a murder mystery video, so I can just rant about stuff. Yeah, they got the bow. Okay, I feel kind of bad for killing him. That sound like they have. Oh, shoot. Yeah. Nice. Uh, oh, is that what those levers do? Is that what? Here, I'll wait. I know it's gonna tell me, isn't it? I'll remember. Trying to think. Super Paper Mario definitely has its own issues. Like, I'm not gonna deny that it's not a perfect game. Like, the whole one of the whole mechanics of the game is such a weird addition because Thousand Year Door and Super Paper Mario, the first one, they're already 3D games, but or not Super Paper Mario, sorry, regular Paper Mario, but yeah, they're already 3D games. But don't pull that. Okay. Oh shoot. Uh, they're all, yeah, that's fair. They're already 3D games. So the first two Paper Mario games, they're already 3D. And Super Paper Mario's whole gimmick is it's a 2D game, but with Tippy, the Pixel, or she's not really, she was turned into Pixel, but whatever. With her, she can help Mario turn 3D. She rotates Mario into the 3D landscape to do puzzles and stuff like that, whatever. It's so weird that because what's also weird is that Miyamoto said all the Mario games. That's here. That's cool. Miyamoto said that all the Mario games are canon to each other, like they're all in the same universe. So it's weird that in the third Paper Mario game of the franchise, he's actually 2D and he has to have a special power that turns him into 3D, where the first two games are already 3D. Like that makes no sense. I like the idea that all the Mario games are in the same universe. I don't know how you would do that. Like I don't know how you would explain it all, but I don't hate that idea. That is a weird. I don't know if I would call it a retcon. Oh, it's Cuphead. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if I would call it a retcon, but it's whatever, I guess. Speaking of Cuphead, though, I am excited for this new Cuphead games we're going to be getting. I think it was at Summer Game Fest, I think, where they announced Cuphead 2, and then they're making a Cuphead. Okay, sorry, I thought I knew what the skin was. They're making Cuphead 2, and they're making a Cuphead platformer. Well, yeah, it's a Cuphead platformer. This must be like a love letter to the 80s, which I don't hate. It looks good. I trust the Cuphead team to know what they're doing, especially in copying a style. They proved that they can do that with the 1930s style of the original game. So I am excited, especially for a Cuphead, because they said Cuphead 2 was also going to be hand-drawn. And it's supposed to take place after the first game. So after they beat the devil. So I'm excited for that. I don't know. Also now realizing last round I was murderer. I should have uh shit. Yeah, what they just did. I should have threw my knife at some people. That probably would have helped. How far have we noticed? What, 25 minutes? That's fine. I'll probably make just a bit of a longer video. So I'm excited for the new Cuphead games when those release. The platformer one already had some footage of it, so that one's definitely coming out first. And the hand-drawn one, it's probably be another 2 to 3 years, if I'm being for real. But also, maybe not, because they definitely have a much bigger team than when they made the first game. They don't have to take out a mortgage on their house for this one. They did the first game. MDHR, their studio MDHR, they're it's cool. I also like the Cuphead show. Uh, I'm one of those people who like shows more when they stick to what they're going off of. But it makes sense why they made Cuphead show the way they did, and I don't hate it. I think it was still good, even if it wasn't exactly what. Because I would prefer the show to go off the game's story, but instead it was a Netflix show, and it was teetered a little bit more towards kids. But they still made the devil just like the main enemy, but they still stuck some things. They still had references to the show. Like you see Hildeberg in the sky for one of the scenes. They have the episode about the Queen Candy Girl, an episode about the Root Pack. Uh, so I'm not complaining too much. They reference it, and they add new characters. And they have Miss Chalice as one of the main characters, which is cool. They have her whole ghost thing. So I don't know. I'm not complaining. It is a funny show, so I still liked it. Even if I do wish it was a little better, I liked it. Another example I was going to say is the Scott Pilgrim show. I actually did. I read the Scott Pilgrim books because I like Scott Pilgrim. I like to before reading the books, and I read the books in preparation for the show. And obviously, the show is nothing like the books, which is fine. I love the Scott Pilgrim movie with Michael Cera. Uh, it's funny as fuck. I watched it with my boyfriend. He liked it. I loved it. Uh, I remember watching it with my sister when I was really young, and that's what got me into Scott Pilgrim. But I do wish the show was more like the books because it's in the art style of the books, so it'd be cool to see that the book's animated. But it's not a bad show just because it's not like the books. But I just didn't finish it. Okay, sure. Yeah, I don't know. Scott Pilgrim game is good. I haven't played the second game yet. I haven't gone yet, but I did like the first Scott Pilgrim game. Thing I need to do is I need to start adding descriptions to my videos more. And I think that helps it get better when people are searching things. I think if I add descriptions, it might help uh, get recognized more often than not. So I might start doing that. I might start adding descriptions to these videos at the very least of just which games I played. Like, but it's alright. Let's see. Oh, the fucking Scott Pilgrim collab with Funko Fusion. Funko Fusion is such a weird game. Uh, I like it. I like Funko Fusion, but it is the most corporate slop game you'll ever play. Like I got the deluxe version of the game too. I literally have everything. Uh, I've I think besides two characters, which is the uh they had a thing where if you buy some boxes IRL, you could get codes on those boxes for in-game characters. And I had a dude who sent me one of the codes. I think he sent me two for free because he was just being nice because I left a review on the game and he saw it, I guess. But I don't know. It's definitely corporate slop. Uh, it it's kind of it's yeah, sorry, it's corporate slop. Absolutely, it's what you expect it. It's a Funko game. The entire identity of Funko is just how does he have a sword? Oh shit! Wait. Yeah. The entirety of Funko is just collabs with companies to make figurines for of those characters from that company. So I'm not gonna pretend I didn't know that before I was playing the game. But they have some weird decisions. Like they have the FNAF level, which I like the FNAF level. I thought it was funny. See fucking misses knife though. I like the FNAF level. I thought it was funny. Well done. Uh oh yeah, so close to the end too. But what I do wish is they would have made more of the animatronics playable because you can only unlock uh Foxy and Freddy, but they have all the animatronics in it. Like they have the models for Chica and Bonnie. So it's so weird that you can only unlock Foxy and Freddy in the thing in Funko Fusion as playable characters. That's one complaint I have. Uh, the game is not replayable either too. So what's weird is it has like the sometimes when you uninstall a game, it'll keep your progress, and other times it just won't keep your progress or reset everything, which is so weird. But that's an issue that Minecraft Dungeons also have because Minecraft Dungeons doesn't support cloud saving. Uh, it's weird because if I sign into my Microsoft account, it still doesn't save anything for Minecraft Dungeons. So you're just kind of stuck with never uninstalling it. But obviously, I'm not going to keep the game installed forever. Uh, but Funko Fusions also has that issue where it's weird because half the time it will like save and half the time it won't. And I'm not that game's not replayable. Like I don't like replaying it. I'll replay the Scott Pilgrim levels from time to time just because I like Scott Pilgrim. But I don't care for all the other things. Uh, like the Jurassic Park levels, they're not the most replayable. The Thing levels. Oh, that's another issue. Uh, the Thing, for example, in Funko Fusion, like half the levels, like you got like the first, it all take the Thing levels all take place in the same area. Like you will, there's some new areas I guess you'll find and quote unquote I guess unlock whatever, but it's all like in just one area for the entirety of the chapter or chapters. I don't know. Like at least Scott Pilgrim all takes place definitely in the same area too, but it is different enough. Like you are going to different areas for them, unlike the Thing levels. Which I mean, I guess it's this person, right? My bad. My bad. Okay, I'm gonna quickly go to the lobby. Yeah, the Thing levels. They're fun, but like like one of the levels is like the same level, but everything's all dark and like during the blackout or whatever. Or I think it's just nighttime, and then you use the flare to get around. And there are new areas in that. I'm not gonna deny that, but it's still uh like what? Yeah, wait, what? God damn it! When the entire level is in the Thing chapters, uh, is just the interior again, but you're chasing one of the dudes around to kill them. He's like a boss, or whatever. It's just lazy. I I don't know. They probably could have done a lot more with the concept of the Thing. And I mean, it's going off the movies. That's what the whole point of it is. I don't know how accurate Battlestar Galactica is. I never watched that. Uh, I never watched He-Man either, but I do like that they changed the style of the He-Man levels. Uh, I don't know, they have some good collabs. Like it's the Bob Ross collab is pretty funny. Yeah, I won't deny that at all. I like the Bob Ross collab. But there's also a DLC that you have to buy. There's actually you find you have to buy so many DLCs for that game too. By the way, once you have deluxe version, then you just get them all. Yeah, but that game has way too many DLCs. It's trying way too hard. I'm not gonna deny that. Well, it's also, I remember a couple months ago, Funko said something that they might not survive 2026 and 2027, which I don't know. I don't collect Funko. I have one Funko. It's the Spaghettito one, the Pokemon, the Leaf Cat Pokemon. I have a Funko of that, and that is it. I prefer Mewtwo's. I think Mewtwo's is a more well done, but I don't know. I'm not a huge collector. I don't care about collecting that much. Like figurine wise, like I only have one Mewtwo's as well, or not two. I have Narander, Pokemon, and then I have a YouTube of Conker from Conker's Bad Fur Day sitting on a throne, which is I love. I love Conker's Bad Fur Day, and that might be a video to make. Died, but I'm the best, so win for me. Are those custom words or are those like ones you can get? Okay. Playing good, yeah. Just 35 minutes of this, it's right. I'm kind of having fun just wandering around, talking. I don't know. I might make a new series of just ranting and murder mystery. It's fun. I like talking about it. I talk about these things in general about playing this. I might have to add some better talking points later as I just coming with up things, but I've kind of just been bouncing through the thing. Octopus tank. Oh, huh? I think I missed. I will let this be the last match though, before I end the video. Uh, yeah. I'll play some. I'll play some different Hypixel games next time. I'm sorry, but we're missing it all throughout this one. But it was fun. No. Okay, that's all right. I keep forgetting about that. Wait, teleport canceled. My bad. But yeah, sure. And I'll let that be it for now. Uh, thank you for watching if you did. I'll probably get right back to work at this next video after I get this uploading. It was just fun. I liked ranting about it. I hope it wasn't too annoying, but I need to fill in those little silent gaps with something. I'm glad I did. I'm also helping that I'm not uh, talking as fast. It definitely feels weird trying to control it, but hopefully that's something I can get used to. But yeah, thank you for watching.